Up there with boss of all bosses, and today I'm coming to tell all my supporters, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever you got, you trying to make it go up.
I need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you was special. You really thought you was special. Who told you you was special? You thought you was special.
Lil Meech just got everyone on the internet talking after he went on Instagram Live and started talking badly about 50 Cent. This started one of the biggest and most intense arguments that the BMF group has ever had. During his live video, Meech said that 50 Cent was only using his family's famous name to get attention. He also accused 50 of trying to take control of the BMF story just to help himself. Meech even made fun of how old 50 Cent is and his business decisions. He said that the famous rapper was just living off the success he had a long time ago. It only took a few minutes for 50 Cent to fire back with his own angry post on social media. He called Meech an ungrateful person and warned him that he shouldn't disrespect the person who helped make him famous. People close to the situation say 50 Cent was extremely angry. They say he was even texting his team about the possibility of removing Lil Meech from any future projects connected to BMF.
Assuming that you were doing it for free?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. But I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You charge a nigga to come home from jail.
The argument quickly became the biggest story everywhere. Fans started picking sides and arguing about it all over Twitter and Instagram. Some people were on 50 Cent's side, saying he was a good leader. Other people supported Lil Meech and said it was good that he was finally speaking up for himself. This fight is a really big change in their relationship, which was already not very stable. What used to seem like 50 was teaching and helping Meech has now turned into a serious battle between them. Since neither one of them is willing to say sorry or stop, this big split could end up ruining their partnership for good. It might even damage the story of BMF that they both work to tell. Meanwhile, the rapper Boosie has always been a huge supporter of Lil Meech. He liked him so much that he even agreed to perform at Meech's Welcome Home concert without asking for any money at all.
It's telling me to tell y'all or share this message with y'all. So I feel like it's somebody out here, or maybe there's a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you was special. You really thought you was special. Who told you you was special? You thought you was special.
But the situation changed completely when Boosie began telling Lil Meech that he should confront 50 Cent and not back down. That one piece of advice changed the entire story. By saying that, Boosie had basically made himself 50 Cent's next target. Everyone is aware that 50 Cent does not accept any form of disrespect from anybody. The second that Boosie made his comments public, 50 Cent came back with a response that was both quick and really harsh. His comeback was clever and strong, and it sent a clear message that Boosie had done something that he couldn't just take back or fix. People on the internet immediately saw that the drama had gotten bigger. Social media feeds were quickly filled with people's reactions, funny pictures, and opinions as fans started to wonder about Boosie's true loyalty and his reasons for getting involved. What made the whole thing even more complicated was a major contradiction surrounding Boosie. For a long time, he has had a reputation for being a rapper who always sticks to a strict code of street rules. He was known for never changing his team and for never supporting people who are considered snitches. But now, that very same code is being doubted by everyone. This is because a rumor is going around that Boosie has been publicly supporting a person who people are saying broke those exact same rules.
He spelled immediately without media, and you know this picture right now is trending on social media. Lil Meech, Floyd Mayweather, Rick Ross, with the caption that says real power. Sending a shot at the troll bear. Y'all poking the troll bear known as 50.
And right in the middle of all this drama is Lil Meech, who is stuck between two very strong and important people. He has to choose between Boosie, who talks a lot about loyalty, and 50 Cent, who has all the power in the business world. Now Lil Meech has finally decided to speak up after being quiet, but everyone is wondering if he is actually listening to the advice that Boosie gave him. People are also asking if Boosie is being fair about who he decides to call out when he talks about this whole street loyalty thing. What's really crazy is that Boosie's support for Meech wasn't just words. He was actually prepared to perform at his concert, help promote him, and stand up for him where everyone could see. But when he went on Vlad TV and said those same opinions, it felt like he had stepped over a line that you can't really see. He moved from just supporting a friend to starting a fight that nobody really needed. And from that exact moment, everything started to get worse and spin out of control. Boosie was actually correct about one thing. Lil Meech really is trapped in the middle of a very messy and complicated argument. On one side, there is his father, Big Meech. His dad is a man whose name is a huge and important legend in their culture. On the other side, there is 50 Cent, who is like his teacher and guide. 50 is the super powerful guy who gave him his first major chance on television and made his family story into a popular TV series. So it's a battle between being loyal to his family and taking a big career opportunity. It's about family versus business. And Meech is standing right in the center of it all, forced to make a choice. But if we are being totally honest, Lil Meech never actually wanted to have a problem or a fight with 50 Cent in the first place.
Best memory of 50 Cent? Ever since I met 50 Cent, he's always been stand up and probably the most truthful person I've ever met. You know, everything he tells me, he stands on it. You know, and that's important in life, loyalty and morals, and actually meaning what you say.
I love that.
And ever since I've known him, he's always meant what he said.
The trouble started right after Big Meech met up with Rick Ross, and 50 Cent responded by unfollowing Lil Meech on social media. The bad feelings between them were immediate. People close to Meech said he was really upset and worried about it, and he tried to fix the situation right away. He sent a private message directly to 50 Cent. In his message, he was very emotional and said, "People told me you unfollowed me. You're the one managing my career, and you were the first artist I introduced my dad to. I would do anything for you. You know I have always been nothing but loving and loyal to you." Meech even tried to explain that his father's meeting with Rick Ross was only about business and wasn't meant as a personal betrayal. "Don't even worry about Ross," he wrote. "He just gave my dad some money to help him out until our next season of the TV show starts." But then, those private text messages that were supposed to be secret were made public. That's when the situation went from just being tense to becoming a huge explosion. 50 Cent, acting exactly like people expect him to, did not keep the messages private. He posted the whole conversation online for everyone to see. He added a caption that said, "What next season, Lil Ninja?" Fans of both of them were completely shocked. Some people said that posting private messages was a really mean thing to do. But other people said that this is just how 50 Cent is. He's tough, he doesn't hold back, and he never says he's sorry. And he wasn't finished. He started to make fun of Meech in an even bigger way. He made a joke, saying that Lil Meech would probably end up on the reality TV show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta soon. He even tagged the show's producer, Mona Scott, in the post and wrote, "I'll send her a message for him later today."
Ghetto, T.I. responds to Boosie Badass canceling joint album and calling him a rat. All right, so Boosie Badass, I'm not calling him that. So Boosie, I just can't. Like, at a certain age, you're not about to be badass to me. All right, Boosie old ass, he shared his decision to shelf his completed joint album with T.I. So they already had an album that they completed, and he didn't want to put it out because he found out that T.I. snitched on his dead cousin.
And they were shooting a reality show together.
Yep. Really?
Yeah.
Boosie and T.I.?
Yeah, it was.
That would have been good.
It was something about with their sons, I believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, that would have been all them damn sons. Between them two?
Their sons are cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their sons are cool.
Oh, wow. Okay. So back in 2020, during the 2020 episode of Expeditiously, T.I. spoke about an incident in 2000 where he was caught with a gun. And
the internet went crazy over all of this. And once again, 50 Cent got the final word and the victory, at least for the moment. But behind all the funny posts and news stories, the hard feelings between these two groups is much more serious than just drama for entertainment. This fight is really about loyalty, protecting a family's name, and the difficult cost of being famous when business problems become personal problems. 50 Cent was not going to risk having the son of a man who is often involved in arguments and trouble in his own close group of friends. When you look at 50 Cent's own past and how strongly he believes in loyalty, this reaction is not really a surprise. He is still feeling hurt from the time he saw his own son, Marquise, take a public picture with Supreme McGriff, who is one of 50's biggest and most famous rivals. Just seeing that one photo changed how 50 Cent thinks about trust, loyalty, and being betrayed. So from 50 Cent's point of view, this situation with Lil Meech probably felt very familiar, like he had seen it all before. He likely thought to himself that if Lil Meech could stand next to people who weren't truly looking out for his own father, then what would stop Meech from being disloyal to him in the same way? In 50 Cent's mind, when someone betrays you, even in a small way, there always has to be a punishment for it. But while 50 Cent is working to protect himself, Lil Meech is just trying to make it through this difficult time. You can clearly see the stress he is under. He has to deal with never-ending gossip, drama that everyone sees, and the chaos of social media, and it has him struggling to keep his mind on his work.
Lil Meech, I need everybody to stop and support my dog. He got his new brand, Mobile. Killing shit, yeah.
Lil Meech has been working extremely hard lately. He has been releasing new promotional material, filming videos, and trying to show everyone that he can be successful on his own without needing anyone else's approval or help. And to be completely honest, he is acting in a new way now. He is no longer sitting around hoping for 50 Cent to tell him he's doing a good job, and he is not begging for anyone to pay attention to him. Instead, he has gone into full attack mode, showing everyone that he can hang out with his own group of important and powerful friends. On the very same day that he met up with Rick Ross and the boxer Floyd Mayweather, he put pictures from their meeting online. He wrote a caption with the photos that said, "Real power." That action didn't just get people talking in the news. It was his way of sending a strong message to everyone watching. But Meech wasn't finished making a statement. Just a few hours later, he made things even more intense by posting another picture. This new photo showed him standing with his father, Big Meech, and Floyd Mayweather all together. This was a very bold and confident thing to do. It was almost like he was saying, "I'm not picking between different groups of people. I am my own important group." And whether people like what he is doing or not, one thing is very clear: Lil Meech is not going to retreat or be quiet anymore. He is walking right into the center of attention, and he is really listening to the advice that Boosie gave him. He is proving that even when there is a lot of confusion and fighting in the music and entertainment world, he is prepared to show everyone what he can do and create his own kind of power.
I told y'all before, man, people pick and choose who they want to put their snitch allegations on. It's all about politics.
Boosie definitely made his own situation worse by doing that interview. The second he started to talk badly about 50 Cent, he made himself the main target for one of the most clever and petty people in the music industry. And if there is one thing everyone knows about 50 Cent, it is that he never ignores an insult or lets it pass by. It only took a few hours for 50 Cent to fire back, and he used Boosie's own words as a weapon for everyone on the internet to see. He posted a short piece of the interview directly to his Instagram page and wrote a caption that was full of disrespect. He wrote, "I did more for Meech than anybody in his life, Boosie. That's why he is acting the way he is. If he gets arrested, I'm the first person he calls. I bail him out every single time. But when I saw him laughing at his dad's post, I thought to myself, oh wow. He's a snake too. Yeah, he is right where he belongs." That is the kind of thing 50 Cent is famous for. He stays calm, but his words are very sharp and hurtful. He is very sure of himself, but he is also brutally honest. And the truth is, he wasn't just saying these things to start more drama. He really was the person who helped change Lil Meech's life for the better. He gave him the most important acting role he will probably ever have and helped him get a good position in the entertainment business. 50 Cent had a huge part in changing Meech from just being known as his father's son into a new and famous person with his own career. But that is exactly why the problem between them became so personal. People who know what is happening say that 50 Cent believes the real reason Big Meech turned against him is because Big Meech started to feel jealous. He felt that 50 Cent was becoming a more important father figure to his son than he could ever be while he is locked up in prison. And 50 Cent did not try to be gentle when he repeated this idea in another post on Instagram. He wrote, "I've been thinking about it. I really believe Big Meech doesn't like how close me and his son have become. I was the one who told his son not to do drugs." At the same time, his own father is telling him stories about how he used to take ecstasy pills like it was a cool thing to do. I tell him to stop wasting his money, but his dad is out there boasting about how much money he used to throw away.
Meaning that you were doing it for free?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. But I'm pretty. I mean, you charge a nigga to come home from jail.
That interview really did not help Boosie at all. The moment he started making comments, he became a target for 50 Cent, who is known for being both petty and smart. Everyone knows that 50 Cent never lets an insult go by without a response. He quickly posted a clip from Boosie's interview on Instagram and wrote a mean caption. He said, "I did more for Meech than anyone. I bail him out every time he gets locked up. But when I saw him laughing at his dad's post, I knew he was a snake too." This is classic 50 Cent. He sounds calm, but his words are brutal. And to be honest, he wasn't just talking. He really did help change Lil Meech's life. He gave him his big acting role and helped him become a star on his own. But this is also why things got so personal. People close to the situation say that 50 Cent thinks Big Meech got jealous because 50 became a bigger father figure to his son than he could be from prison. This whole situation has people confused about Boosie. He has always been very loud about not supporting people who are accused of being snitches. He has ended friendships over it in the past. But now, he is publicly standing with Lil Meech, whose family has similar rumors around them. Fans are wondering why his rules seem to have changed this time. Some people, like Whack 100, say Boosie is just being selective and picking when to follow his own principles. Instead of quietly supporting Meech, Boosie went public and put himself directly in 50 Cent's path. And 50 Cent is not someone who just lets things go. He will likely keep making Boosie pay for stepping into his business. In the end, this whole mess shows how complicated loyalty, business, and ego can be. Boosie might have had good intentions, but he handled it poorly. Now, everyone is waiting to see what 50 Cent does next.